Hi everybody, it's Angela, founder of Live Tall, and on today's episode I am beyond excited and so eager to share with you the new Essential suit. So this is an item that I have actually been working on for the past, I would say, at least year and a half. We're looking at closer to 2 years at this point. About a year ago, I was actually getting ready to go into production on this suit, and the fabric that I had originally chosen, I was testing it and kind of came across sort of a fatal flaw or something that was just not up to my quality standards. And so I had to kind of scratch the whole project and more or less start over again. Mainly because the material that I was working with before is very different than the material that you see here today. And if I can share any ounce of knowledge, is the fabrics that you use for garments make all the difference in the world. And so something that was working with that material, I had to basically evolve this blazer and pants to make it work for the material that I ended up using today. So needless to say, I'm so excited because I really feel like every tall woman, and you know this, you agree, you deserve quality. You deserve a great suit just like every other person in the workforce. And I know that it's really hard to find a very quality suit that is truly made for a tall frame. So let me just get right into it. I'm going to start with kind of the details of the blazer, and then I'll go into the pants. And what I wanted to do, the silhouette that I wanted to bring you, is something that was slightly more relaxed. We see a lot of boyfriend blazers out there, kind of those oversized blazers, and I wanted to bring you something that kind of had that look, and especially you can see that when it's open like this, it's got a little bit more of that relaxed fit. But I also wanted to bring you something that when you buttoned it up, you are a boss, okay? It's got great shape, the lapels are really crisp. I went a little bit stronger on the shoulder pads just to give you that shape and that power so that you can transition, wear this to the office or wear these pieces separately out in your personal life or however else you want to wear them. So the blazer in my mind turned out to be exactly kind of what I had envisioned. It's single-breasted, so it's one button, got 2 front pockets, obviously a back slit. It's lined, of course. And actually there's even a line of what's called fusing, which is like a very, very thin material at the front and the back of this blazer to kind of keep that shape. Because you can tell by the pants, which don't have any lining in them, that it's a very kind of just loose, kind of drapey material. You guys know I kind of always love that look. It's sort of consistent with other items that I have designed. And so that way, you can still get these really crisp edges. So that's why we put that extra lining or that extra fusing so that it has great shape and it's not just so rumpled or wrinkled kind of at the bottom. So that's the blazer. Obviously you can see it comes in the 2 colors. I love this sage green, don't you? I'm dying for it. And then it also comes in a classic black, because if I was going to do a suit, you better believe I was going to give you a classic black as well. And then the sleeve length from the top of this shoulder pad all the way down to the very end is 27 inches. If you find yourself with the blazer being a little bit too long, that's not my hope, is that it's more long than short on anybody, then you can kind of cuff it, because I put this little slit here, so that way if you find that it's just a little bit too long, I think that style looks really nice. It also looks really crisp and really clean if you ever wanted to ruche it. It looks really nice, and you can just kind of cuff it and ruche, and it just looks really nice and styled. So that's the blazer. And then the pants, when I wanted to give you pants to go with this blazer, I'm always inspired by classic silhouettes. And so my first pant, of course, is going to be a very classic silhouette. So high rise, the rise is 14 inches, and so it's going to fit really nicely, super comfortable. And then it comes in 2 inseams, 37 inches and 39 inches. Like I mentioned, it's unlined, and then it's got a side zip right here. So it's just like easy on, easy off, really kind of seamless. I'll show you, full view here of these pants. And then it's got this really crisp seam down the front, which I really love. It's just like a final detail that just pulls it all together in my mind. And so then you can see. So like I said, I'm 6'1", and I'm wearing the 37-inch inseam. I'm wearing about a 2.5-inch heel, and you can see that the pants are just barely kissing the ground. So this is definitely going to fit many, many inches above me, especially if you went with the 39-inch inseam. And so remember, you can kind of combine if you want to know exactly how it's going to fit. 14-inch rise, so where that starts, then it's 37 inches. It's not like a denim, that's going to be just like right up in the crotch, or the gusset, I guess is another word for it. So because it has that longer rise, so just, you can do the math, you can figure it out. I am a size medium, again 6'1", I have a 39-inch waist, 39.5-inch, 39-inch hips, 29-inch waist, okay? So that's just kind of like my overall metrics, and I'm wearing mediums, and I'm wearing the 37-inch inseam. So I just love it so much. I know you will too. I love how it turned out, and it was definitely worth the wait. So now I want to talk about how to care for this garment. So the blazer is 100%, you want to take this to the dry cleaner. It's got the lining, it's got fusing that I talked about, it's got the shoulder pads. It's just one of those pieces that you're going to want to take extra care for. The pants, on the other hand, are unlined, so they do not have any lining, they don't have anything extra kind of attached to the material. So you can put these pants, now you might want to just take both to the dry cleaners just because it's easy and convenient, you do it all at once. But if you wanted to, you can you can clean these in the washer. You can do delicate, don't put these in the dryer, but do a delicate wash, hang them to dry, and you'll be good to go. You can use a steamer to steam out any wrinkles that you get. You can use an iron. I actually find that an iron does clean this blazer and these pants up really nicely, especially because of this seam. It just kind of gives you that extra crisp, kind of flat look. So far I've been ironing this, but you can steam it as well. So all of that is good. So like I talked about in the beginning, I have such an appreciation for blazers and their construction. And quite frankly, I find it hard to believe that a blazer could cost, $40, $50, even under $100. Now that I've seen what goes into the making of this blazer. And so again, if you guys don't know this already, I make my clothes in the United States by all female-owned manufacturers, and I make them in relatively small batches. So what small batch means is that it's not a huge assembly line. It's not, we're making 1,000 of them, which is how you are able to drive the price down. Sometimes, that, but also there might be other things going on as the reason why you can drive the price down. But they are made in small batches. They're just made with so much care and attention. I pride myself in kind of that aspect of my brand. So I mentioned everything's made in the United States. I should further mention that 2 out of the 3 manufacturers that I work with that make my clothes are in Arizona, which is where I live. And the 3rd one is in Colorado, all of which are female-owned businesses. So you can also feel really good about the product that you are buying because it's just well made. It's made by women, for women, and really good quality and in small batches. I mean, look at this green, like, oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's just so good. And when you move too, like, I just feel like the pants have such a good, like, movement to them. The black is spectacular. Again, you can't go wrong with a black blazer. I feel like every human on earth needs one. So I know that you're just gonna love it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a comment down below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. You can email me, hello@livetall.com. You go to my Instagram. You know I'm everywhere. So if you have any questions on fit or sizing, I'm here for you. I want you to be happy with your product. That's why I make these videos. And like I said, I've said it about 20 times. I'm really excited about this product. And I'm so excited to finally bring it to you. and I just hope you love it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I will say, my husband poured me, it's kind of happy hour time. My husband poured me a very light cocktail, and I'm like, I still have to film my YouTube video. He's like, you're the boss. I am the boss. So cheers to everybody out there. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.